lot of people don't know this story, but when I was 17, I cried on stage in front of an audience, in front of a judge. I was in a piano competition and I started playing my piece, and when I got to the second measure, my brain went completely blank. Like, I could not remember what notes I was supposed to play. I couldn't remember where my hands were supposed to go. I probably wouldn't have even known my name if you had asked me what my name was. And so I restarted the piece and I got to measure 2 again and I blinked. And I restarted the piece and I got to measure 2 again and I blinked. And this happened 8 times. My hands started shaking, I was crying, I was mortified. This was a piece that I had been practicing for months and months, and I couldn't believe that my hands had betrayed me so badly. And I know that you know what I'm talking about because we've all been there, right? Anyone who's ever tried to play the piano in front of someone else knows that feeling. And so then when I went to pursue my degrees in music, I got to my undergrad degree and I learned, after I had already signed up for my degree, that I was going to have to perform 2 times a week in front of an audience. And I was going for a piano performance degree, so I knew I was going to have to perform, but I didn't realize it was going to be that much. And I panicked because I had no idea how I was going to get through this. I didn't want to keep crying on stage. And thankfully, I had a really, really good teacher at the time who taught me actual strategies to become more comfortable with the discomfort of performing, right? Because it's not that performance anxiety ever completely goes away, but you do learn to be more comfortable being uncomfortable. And I didn't know there were actual strategies to do that. And it wasn't things like, think positive or pretend like the audience isn't there. It was things like, in the hours leading up to your performance, do X, Y, and Z. In the 2 minutes leading up to your performance, do this. When you're sitting on the bench and you're about to play, make sure that you're breathing, do these actual strategies that will help you. And that's when I realized that performing isn't something that you have to just suffer through. It's something you can actually practice. And so I put together 30 of the simplest, easiest changes that you can make to overcome performance anxiety. And if you want them, just comment 30X below, the number 30, the letter X, and I will send you the link.